Hey guys, and welcome to day 4 of Bending into Summer. My name is Simelina. I'm so excited to be taking you guys through a balancing back bend. We're going to be working our way into dancer pose, and I'm super excited. Dancer is one of my favorites. It's one of the first back bends that I actually learned, besides, of course, a basic wheel. But I'm super excited to take you guys through this flow. Every flow I do starts off with a affirmation, and today's affirmation is I am free. And I think it just goes along with Independence Day too, like just being free to do what you want, to be who you are, free of judgment, free of failure, free of fear, whatever the case may be, free of whatever you are dealing with. So today's affirmation is I am free. And we're going to go ahead and work our way into a child's pose. So for child's pose, you're going to bring the big toes to kiss, knees as far apart as the mat. And you're going to go ahead and walk your hands all the way out in front of you, like to forehead rest onto the ground. Our moment today should take about 10 minutes to get into our pose, or 10 minutes altogether, about 5 minutes to get into our pose, and then a little 2 to 3 minute cool down here. Make sure this child's pose is nice and active. You want to ground through the fingertips, getting an active stretch in the body here. A couple more rounds here. Beautiful. Go ahead and come up to all fours. Wrists are going to come underneath the shoulders, hips underneath, or knees underneath the hips. Go ahead and round the back, coming into cat. Arch the back for cow. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Curl the toes, push back, down dog. For your first down dog, take whatever you need here. You can walk your dog out, come onto your tippy toes. Whatever you need here, take what you need. And when you're ready, go ahead and find steadiness in the dog. Grounding through the ground. Beautiful. And then go ahead, right leg up to the sky, all the way through center. And go ahead and bring the left knee down to the ground. We're going to find a crescent here. Arms come up to the sky. And back down to the ground. Both hands to the ground. Leave the left on the ground. Bring the right up to the sky. And back to the ground. Go ahead and walk the hands back, going into like a runner's lunge, getting a nice stretch here in the back of the leg. And all the way back to the front. Curl the toes underneath the left foot. Push forward, taking the right foot back to the sky for three-legged dog. Coming back to meet the right. Left leg goes up to the sky. Feet it all the way through to center. Go ahead and relax the back knee to the ground. Arms come up for crescent. And back down to the ground. Left arm comes up to the sky. And put it back to meet the right. Walk the hands back to the back of the body, straightening the front leg, finding a nice stretch in the front leg. And back to center. Go ahead and curl the toes underneath the right foot, push up, then forward, kick back. And back down to meet the right. So go ahead and roll the body forward, coming into push-up plank position. and back up to downward dog. Roll the body forward, back down dog. Roll the body forward, back down dog. Beautiful. Coming back to push-up, take your first chaturanga. You can go to up dog or baby cobra, whatever is comfortable. Go ahead and bring the chest back down to the ground. We're going to come up for 3 baby cobras. So up, inhale, exhale, back down. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Go ahead and bring the hands behind the back. Interlace them. Interlace the fingers. And pull the chest up out off the ground. Hold here for a moment. And release back down. 2 more. Inhale. And back down. And inhale. And back down. Beautiful. Bring the hands back towards the chest. Curl the toes. Lift up. Down dog. Go ahead. Right foot up to the sky. Bring right knee to right wrist. Finding pigeon on this side. And you can stay right here, or if you want, you can go a little bit lower. And coming back up. With your right hand, go ahead and grab your right foot. And back down to the ground. Curl the toes, lift up, push back. Three-legged dog. Right foot comes back to meet the left. Left leg comes up. Left knee, left wrist. Finding pigeon on the other side. Taking what you need here. Hands come back up. With your left hand, go ahead and grab your right foot. And back down. Go ahead, curl the toes, push forward. Kick back, three-legged dog. Back down and meet the right. Once you're steady, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump to the front of your mat. Forward fold. If you have a strap handy, go ahead and bring it up with you as you roll up slowly to standing position. Perfect. With the strap in your hand, go ahead and bring it up and over the head, all the way back. Nice and slow. And then back up and over to the front of you. Up and overhead. And back forward in front of you. Up and over. And back to the front. Beautiful. You can keep your strap handy if you need it to go into dancer's pose. We're going to go ahead and step back to the center of your mat. We're going to find a tree pose. So for a tree, you can come straight into tree here, or you can step into tree like this. So we're going to go ahead and ground all of our weight into the left foot. Spread apart your toes, ground between the 4 corners of your feet. If you need to step into tree, you're more than welcome to do so. And then go ahead and bring that right foot up into the hip, high thigh, hip area. Excuse me. Find something steady to focus on. And once you're steady and ready to move, you can go ahead and grab with your 2 fingers your foot and nice and straighten out in front of you. You can go ahead and bring it back in. You can release the foot, bring the leg back behind you, grabbing the foot behind us. So now you should be in like a quad stretch position here. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and work your way into dancer. If you fall out, you're doing right. It's always my motto. But if you fall out for real, you can just go ahead and come right back into dancer. If you need to take a slight bend in that left leg, you're more than welcome to. Whoops. When you're ready, you can come out of your dancer. And like with any pose, if you need a strap, you can go ahead and use it to help you bring that foot closer to your head. We're going to go ahead and ground onto the right foot now. Spreading the toes apart, grounding through the right leg. If you need to take a slight bend, go for it. You're going to bring the left foot in for tree. Find steadiness in your tree. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and grab your big toe with 2 fingers and go ahead and straighten that leg. And when you're ready to release, you can. Keeping ground in that foot, that right foot. Engage the core, engage the legs, so you can go ahead and start to find your dancer on the right side. And also, it's okay if one side of your body is different than the other side of the body. Sometimes you can do something on one side that you can't on the other side. Embrace it. You can go ahead and come out of your dancer pose, bringing both feet in front of you. Go ahead and bring the arms up overhead. Open wide for a T. And back up overhead. Open wide to the left. Up and over. Go ahead and forward fold down. And then come up. Halfway lift. Bend the knees. Plant the hands. Step or jump back. Lower the body all the way to the ground. Come up. Chaturanga. Up dog. Go ahead and push the body back for child's pose. I changed mats thinking the blue one wouldn't be as hot as the black one, but that's a lie. Perfect. When you're ready, you can come up to all fours. Go ahead and lay the belly all the way down to the mat. You can lay your arms out to the T or to the side you, lay them out to the front of you, whatever is more comfortable. You can take the left foot, cross it over the body. So your left foot is going to plant behind you onto the ground. And go ahead and bring it back. Right foot comes behind you, crossing behind, so right foot's on the ground. And then back to center. Go ahead and flip over onto your back. Bring the knees into the chest. Go ahead and bring the right ankle over the right knee, over the left knee, sorry, or vice versa. Finding a pigeon pose on your back. And go ahead and switch, so right ankle comes over left knee. And go ahead and lay the body all the way back down to the ground. Release the tension in your eyes, let your feet fall naturally. Hands open to the sky, roof, wherever you're at. Breath starts to slow. And go ahead and bring the knees into the chest. Massage the back. And go ahead and lay them to the side, rolling onto your favorite side. Laying them to your favorite side, rolling onto your favorite side, using that head as a pillow. Bring in the other hand to hug the body. Being thankful for freedom today. Freeing yourself from whatever lies your mind is telling you. Freeing yourself from fear. Freeing yourself from anxiety, depression, whatever the case may be, whatever form of freedom you have, just know that you are free. You control it. Go ahead and plant the hands in front of your chest. Push up for a seated, easy seat. Hands come to heart center. May all the light inside of me honor all the light inside of you. Namaste.